Education expenses can be costly, but the IRS offers two valuable education tax credits to help offset these costs: the Lifetime Learning Credit, often called the LLC, and the American Opportunity Tax Credit, or AOTC. These credits can help taxpayers reduce their tax bill and make higher education more affordable. In this guide, we'll explain the differences between the LLC and AOTC, who qualifies, and how to claim these education tax credits. Education tax credits reduce the amount of tax you owe based on eligible educational expenses. Unlike tax deductions, which lower taxable income, credits directly reduce your tax liability, making them more valuable. The two main education tax credits are: 1. The American Opportunity Tax Credit, or AOTC, designed for undergraduate students pursuing a degree, and 2. The Lifetime Learning Credit, or LLC, which covers a broader range of education expenses, including job training and graduate courses. Understanding which credit you qualify for can maximize your tax savings. The American Opportunity Tax Credit, or AOTC, is the most beneficial education credit because it offers a partially refundable tax credit for eligible students. Let's talk about the key benefits of the AOTC. First, the maximum credit is $2,500 per student per year. It's refundable up to $1,000, meaning if the credit reduces your tax bill to zero, you may receive up to $1,000 as a refund. Additionally, it covers 100% of the first $2,000 in qualified education expenses, plus 25% of the next $2,000. And it's available for the first 4 years of higher education, which is limited to undergraduate studies only. To claim the AOTC, the student must be pursuing a degree or certificate, be enrolled at least half-time in an eligible institution, have not completed 4 years of higher education before the tax year, and have a valid Social Security number or individual taxpayer identification number. Income limits for AOTC. Full credit is available for modified adjusted gross income, or MAGI, below $80,000 or $160,000 for joint filers. The credit phases out at $90,000 or $180,000 for joint filers. The Lifetime Learning Credit, or LLC, is a great option for students who aren't eligible for the AOTC or are continuing their education beyond a 4-year degree. Key benefits. The maximum credit is $2,000 per tax return, not per student. It covers 20% of the first $10,000 in qualified education expenses. There's no limit on the number of years it can be claimed. It's available for undergraduate, graduate, professional, and continuing education courses. Plus, it can be used for job training and career development programs. To claim the Lifetime Learning Credit, the student must be enrolled in at least one course at an eligible institution. They should be taking classes to improve skills or earn a degree or certification. Additionally, they must have a valid Social Security number or individual taxpayer identification number. Now let's talk about the income limits for the Lifetime Learning Credit. The full credit is available for those with a modified adjusted gross income below $80,000 or $160,000 for joint filers. The credit begins to phase out at $90,000 or $180,000 for joint filers. Unlike the American Opportunity Tax Credit, the Lifetime Learning Credit is non-refundable. This means it can reduce your tax liability to zero, but you won't receive any money back as a refund. So, AOTC versus LLC, which one should you claim? Let's break it down. The AOTC offers a maximum credit of $2,500 per student, while the LLC provides up to $2,000 per tax return. The AOTC is partially refundable up to $1,000, but the LLC is not refundable. The AOTC is available for the first 4 years of college, whereas the LLC is available indefinitely. For the AOTC, you need to be enrolled at least half-time, but for the LLC, just one course is enough. Both credits have an income phase-out range of $80,000 to $90,000 for single filers, and importantly, the AOTC requires you to be pursuing a degree or certification, while the LLC can be used for job training. If you are an undergraduate student, the AOTC is more beneficial because of its higher credit and refundability. On the other hand, if you are a graduate student, part-time student, or taking courses for job training, the LLC is your best option. You cannot claim both credits for the same student in the same tax year. However, if you have multiple eligible students, you can claim the AOTC for one and the LLC for another. To claim the American Opportunity Tax Credit or the Lifetime Learning Credit, you need to follow these steps. First, obtain Form 1098-T. Your school will provide this form, listing the tuition and expenses paid. Next, determine your eligibility. Make sure you meet the income limits and student requirements. After that, file IRS. Form 8863. Use this form to calculate your credit. Finally, include the credit on your tax return. Transfer the total credit amount to Form 1040. Keep records of tuition payments, course materials, and any required fees to support your claim. Education tax credits can help reduce your tax bill, but choosing the right one and filing correctly is crucial. Our team at SK Tax Associates can help you maximize your education-related tax savings and ensure compliance with IRS rules. Need help with your taxes? Contact SK Tax Associates today. Save more, stress less. Let us handle your taxes.